Welcome to LJ's Kitchen. This is how to make marbleized eggs. What you need for this is a small to medium no-stick pan, a spatula, preferably some healthy eggs. I like these farmer cow's eggs. In my opinion, these are quite very good. The better the quality of the eggs, more organic, natural, probably the better this is going to work out. And you need some butter, and that's it. So, first thing to do is put your flame on high heat if you have a gas stove or an electric. This will take a minute to warm up. Let the pan get warm. Take a nice, I don't know, about a tablespoon of butter. I usually do about maybe somewhere about half of an inch of a stick or something, or quarter, somewhere. Get that in there. And really, what you want to do is get the pan hot enough to melt the butter, fully melted. You want the pan hot. You don't want to burn the butter, but you want the pan good and hot. I'm going to use 2 eggs for this. You can do 1 or 2, depending on how many eggs you like to eat, how hungry you are. But the marbleization works really well with 2 eggs, although it can easily be done with 1. And we're going to just make sure this butter coats the whole bottom of the pan. Yeah, this is actually the longest part of the whole process. So I usually will be making coffee or something else while this is going, but got a little water on there. All right. Once the butter starts to look like it's almost bubbling or boiling, not burning, you don't want to burn it, but just good and hot, it's ready to put the eggs in. I just usually break them on the side of the pan like this. Give them a squeeze, and the other one. Normally I let the pan get a little hotter before I put the eggs in, but it should be warming up pretty soon. Yeah, these work best when the pan is a little hotter, but it'll get there. Now it's just to sit and wait a couple of minutes. Okay, sounds like we're making some progress here. Okay, good. Some bubbling is going on. Now, the trick is to break the yolk and loosely mix the egg. So it's not really like a scramble, but you want it broken, but you don't want it too choppy. Okay, so that's about it. And I try to move the edges around a little bit. And we're going to get this just so it's firm enough to flip. This is important because you don't want to overcook them. The key is to not overcook them. Just as soon as it's warm enough to look like you can do a flip, and almost there. Getting there. Okay, here we go. This looks like it's firm enough to do the flip. Okay, so this won't be a perfect flip, but that's fine. That's perfect, because if it's a little runny when you do the flip, that's actually the exact right texture. Now I'll turn the flame down a little bit, maybe halfway, because we're almost done here. You don't want to overcook them. You want to keep them nice and moist. And then, after that first flip, 1 more flip, turn the heat off. Just let whatever heat is left on the pan cook for just another couple of seconds or minutes, and get that thing right off the flame. And you can see the marbleization looks perfect. I'm throwing this right on a plate because you don't want to burn it at all. So, just going to throw that on the plate, and we're done. I will put this When I have it, I will have a toasted croissant and maybe a slice of cheese on it. I like ketchup, salt, and pepper, but those are up to you. But you can see that's a perfect texture marbleized egg. And the beauty of the egg like this is it has the ideal texture. It's not runny, it's not hard, it's not crispy, but it's just moist, fluffy, and delicious. This is how you make marbleized eggs. Hope you enjoyed this video.